பெரும் ஜோதி அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி தனிப்பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி தனிப்பெரும் கருணை அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி. Today's satsang, three ultimate realities: Adi, Pasu, and Pasam. Adi, Godhead; Pasu, soul; and Pasam is Anavamala. So these are the three ultimate realities. In our day-to-day experience, we experience this phenomenal world. We experience these objects of the world through our senses. We see things, we hear music, we touch the objects, and also we taste food. Through our senses, we experience this phenomenal world outside. What is this world made of? This world is made up of matter, energy, space, that we know actually. Is this only matter that we have? This world, the phenomenal world, is the only matter that exists? No, there are other matters also. For example, this body. Even this body is made up of matter. Swami used to say, this is a house built for the soul to reside. In external world, we built a house for us to reside, and this body is the house built by God, given by God for the soul to reside. But this body also in matter. And beyond that, there is some subtle matter also. That is mind. For example, there is a computer. The computer has hardware. If I ask you, what does this hardware is made of? You will easily say, yes, it is made up of plastics, some metals are there. It is totally made up of matter. And this hardware alone is not computer. We need some software also, because the computer want to process things. That is, we need to process things. We need to store some things. For that, we need software also. So we need hardware as well as software. We need a good hardware as well as good software. So this hardware and software, like in a computer, this body is the hardware and our mind is the software. So now we can understand there are matter in the outside world as well as there are matter within us also. That is, this body also and matter, and mind also and subtle matter. First entity is matter. There is matter is there that we can directly experience. Secondly, there is a computer. Good hardware is there and very good software is there. Is it enough? No. There should be a user for that computer. Without an user, it is of no use. So user is important. So beyond this hardware and software, there is a reality that is called user. Like this, beyond this body, beyond this mind, there is a user called the soul, which is the second reality. Just think, without soul, what we call this body as? We call it as dead body. Without soul, there is no respect for this body. So our second reality is soul. First reality is matter. Second reality is soul. And what is the third reality? Then there is a question: who made this software? Who made this hardware? Who made these objects of the world? Can anything could be made of void? Nothing can be made out of void. Nothing can be made out of emptiness. Nothing can come out of nothingness. There should be some substratum. There should be some substance out of which this world can come. This world can manifest. This body can be created. This mind can manifest. There should be some substratum. There should be some substance. What is the substance? We should think on it. Actually, if you take a pot, there are three costs for this pot. One is the clay, which is called the material cost. What is this pot made up of? It is made up of clay. In what material we use to make this pot? It is made up of clay. So material cost is the clay. Okay, clay is there. Will pot automatically evolve out of clay? Come out of clay? No. There should be a efficient cost. There should be a intelligent being. That is called potter. A potter should be there to make this pot, to design this pot. A potter is necessary. So this potter is called the efficient cost. Okay. Potter is there. Clay is there. Can he make a pot without any instruments? He needs some instruments to make this pot. That is the chakra, the wheel. That is called as instrumental cost. So if there is an effect is there, there should be a cost. And that cost is of three types. One is material cost, second one is efficient cost, and third one is called instrumental cost. So these costs are there. We cannot say it has come out of void. It has come out of Big Bang. It has come out of its own. No, we cannot say like that. There should be a intelligent being to make this pot. Likewise, to create this world, to sustain this world, to create this body, to create the faculties of the body. And you can see this, the world, the cosmic world is in a proper order. So for this, there should be an intelligent cause. It's called as God or Pati. So God is the intelligent cause or efficient cause who created this world, who created this body, and who created this mind and given to us, mind and other faculties. So God is the efficient cause. So we usually say, if there is a creation, there should be a creator. So God is the efficient cause. There will be a question again. Then what is the material cost for this world, body and mind, etc.? In what material God made this world? In what material God made this body? Swami says, God made this world and other bodies and other things with the help of Maya. Maya is the material cause for this universe. So then what is the instrumental cause? Naturally, It is God's grace. God's grace is instrumental cause for this creation. So God is the creator. He is the efficient cause for this. All the objects of the world, and also this body. Lord, every body we see here, and all the cosmic planets, for everything, God is the creator. He is the efficient cause, and Maya is the material by which God has created this world and everything, and the instrumental cause by which God has created this world is God's grace. So this we have to understand. So why did God created all these things? This is our next question.
जो